It's a big one in Arlington, Texas today. America's Game of the Week with the Philadelphia Eagles at 13-1 taking on the 10-4 Dallas Cowboys. As we say, welcome to the broadcast booth. He's Greg Olsen. I'm Kevin Burkhardt. We start with Philly. They're the best team in the NFC. A win today, they clinch the #1 seed in a first-round playoff bye. But they have to do it without their superstar quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, and I think Monday when the news came out that Jalen Hurts exited last week's game with an injury to his throwing shoulder, it really sent shockwaves across the entire NFL picture. MVP candidate, potential #1 seed in their conference. How do they survive? Well, they think they survive because they have a ton of confidence. Backup quarterback, Gardner Minshew. There's a lot of optimism, a lot of excitement around Minshew, and if you're him, I think he's not only playing to show that he can be a great backup, but in his mind, I think he's saying today, I'm looking at 31 other teams that get to see me on a national stage.
Meanwhile, Dallas is in the playoffs, still have a chance to win the division if they win out and the Eagles lose out, but they're coming off a blown 17-point lead to Jacksonville. So what's their week been like, Aaron Andrews?
Well, let's talk about what their vibe has been like. Their quarterback, Dak Prescott, saying, you know, we didn't need to say a lot in the locker room after that loss to Jacksonville. Luckily, we had this game next, and everybody, they're pumped up for it. Kevin, though, their defense, there was a lot of chatter coming from it, especially after giving up 503 yards to Jacksonville. Safety J-Ron Kerr said, we need to check ourselves as a defense. We've been talking about how great we are, and we haven't played like that. He was asked what the conversation has been like for the defense. He said, we've been talking in the offseason, the preseason. We were even talking back after we lost to San Francisco in the postseason. Enough. We now have to get the job done. We'll see if they can do that today, Kev, but as Kerr said, you know Philly's going to be licking their chops.
I mean, it's Christmas Eve, it's Eagles, Cowboys. What else could you want on a great day for football? Spanish language broadcast available today on Fox Deportes. Crowd is fired up. The Cowboys won the toss. They've decided to defer. It's simply one of the best rivalries in the NFL, the 128th meeting between Dallas and Philly. And with back here at AT&T Stadium, we get set for the second quarter. 10-7 Eagles. Good to see you. And I don't know about you, I always feel like on Christmas Eve when you have Santa with you, you just feel great about that.
So good. Ben is the best.
That's Ben Altop, who handles everything here in the booth. He's our audio man. He does, I mean, literally everything. If I have a new place to live, he's going to come decorate my house. Time for today's reliable player profile, brought to you by Uber Eats. It's C.D. Lamb in the slot. See what we did there? You know, a little slot machine. Big plays first. He's second and first down. His third receiving yard has worked out for him. And you know where he was on that touchdown? He was in the slot.
Thank you, Kevin. Commanders trailing 7-0 to the Niners, who have won 7 straight. Taylor Heineke finds Jahan Dotson in the back of the end zone for this 4-yard score. We are all tied at 7 in Santa Clara. Kevin?
Oh, interesting game. Washington was coming up at the halftime with Kurt Menefee.
And happy holidays to you, Kevin. Coming up, we'll check in around the league with scores and highlights. But you know it's our first Christmas without the great John Madden. So we've got his favorite holiday meal, the turducken. We're going to feed it to our crew, so try not to be jealous as we send it back to you and your gang there in Dallas.
Aaron, I mean, you can't do that to us. I mean, that's just... They have done well. I mean, they did a lot of things well. They're 13-1, but they are kings of the road, baby. Get in that big old van, and you see why. They move the ball. Third most yards, NFL. 29 points a game on the road. That's second most. Only the Chiefs are better. Keep on driving. 7-0, best record in the NFL. Trying to go 8-0 with a win today, but of course doing it without Jalen Hurts. So it's Minshew who's driving the bus, which is apropos because he lived in a bus this summer. No joke. Right now, all 4 teams are in the playoffs. And right now, it's been a different division winner every single year for the last 17 seasons, which is pretty incredible when you think about it. The Eagles need one more win to make it 18 seasons. And they'll take a knee. Cowboys will get the ball to start the second half, and what a fun first half. As Philly up 20-17 as we head to the break. First half stats brought to you by Geico today. Some numbers for you. Each team moving the ball pretty well. Eagles had the pick 6 by Josh Sweat. Cowboys had an interception from Jaron Kearse, turned it into a touchdown. Look, these are two heated rivals, and it's nose to nose, just like the scoreboard. Eagles up by 3. Verizon halftime with Kurt in the guys comes your way next. I mean, it's Christmas Eve. It's Eagles Cowboys. What else could you want? Little rollout, and it's intercepted by Sweat. Sweat is going to score. Elliott walks in for the touchdown. And the spin, and he's in.
The whole stadium knows it's coming.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Today's game flow brought to you by Progressive. Great first half. Eagles by 3. A win today. They clinched the 1 seed. And, you know, kind of what we thought, maybe a little bit more offense than what we thought. And one thing's for sure, I know you believe, this Eagles defense got to figure something out, because ever since that pick 6, Dak Prescott has been on fire.
Yeah, Josh Sweat makes an unbelievable play, jumps up, intercepts the flat route by Dak Prescott and takes it. And since then, they haven't had an answer for the passing game, and they haven't had an answer for CeeDee Lamb. And most of the damage has been done in the middle of the field, a lot of soft zones, a lot of voids. So expect Jonathan Gannon, the defensive coordinator, he's going to change it up, get some pressure on Dak Prescott, and just change up some of the looks and not make it quite so easy throwing the ball in the middle of the field.
See the summary, the Josh Sweat interception return got the Eagles out to a 10-0 lead, but then Prescott since has been just lights out, and then Lamb over 100 yards in the first half. So the Cowboys will get the ball first.
Hey, well, I was trying to sort it out with you guys. First, let's sort it out with Nick Sirianni and talking about his defense. He said for me the biggest thing for them is they have to get off the field on 3rd down. Of course, Dallas 6 of 8 on 3rd down. He said that's what's killing us. Also, as you mentioned, CeeDee Lamb, he said we're going to have to tighten it up around him, give Dak Prescott a couple different looks. And the biggest thing for him, this defensive line, he said they have got to get home and pressure Dak Prescott.
Oh, who the hell are the Cowboys? We beat them every time we play them.
Oh, I would have said something to Buddy, but he wouldn't stand on the field long enough. He put his big fat rear end into the dressing room.
I resent that. I've been on a diet. I lost a couple of pounds, and I thought I was looking good.
I wonder if Coach Johnson listened to that one back in the studio on the halftime show. He and Buddy Ryan, the Bounty Bowl. I mean, so many great rivalry games in this historic rivalry. And another good one here. Eagles up by 3. Chipping away at the lead. Make it 27-20 Philadelphia. Had a little hook on it, but he snuck it in there. Oh, what a shot as the sun is setting here in Texas. Couple of old rivals going at it. Eagles win, they get the #1 seed. The Cowboys win, they keep their hopes for a division title alive. And so a lot on the line here today. He is not only a good quarterback, he is a character. I mean, Minshew mania. Talk about a guy that lived in a van/school bus in the offseason. No kidding. He's been in a fighter jet, okay? He was hanging with his doppelganger, Uncle Rico. I mean, they look just like each other, right? Of course, Mike Leach, Aaron just told you a story about the fun and great times there. And while we were talking about Minshew mania, there was a defensive holding on Dallas. And talked about eulogizing Mike Leach, which he did this week. Such an impact on Gardner, right, EA?
Yeah, absolutely. And he said this week he was so grateful for the Eagles letting him go and speak, obviously missing that Tuesday walkthrough. He said, I wouldn't be in the league without Mike Leach. And, you know, he said he did so much for my life. Every time I step out on that field, it's Mike's legacy. I always carry that with me. So well said.
Wow. Maybe the zone hasn't been so effective against Dak Prescott today.
Yeah, and Dak's hot. I mean, you take a look at these numbers. That's why we kind of joked earlier. I'm not sure if I want to make a recommitment to the run game. I think what's working in the passing game for Dallas is working. Just through another touchdown in the last red zone trip to Michael Gallup, getting him involved a little bit. I think while Dak's playing this well, moving in the pocket, buying time, I think you just let him continue to work.
5 yards, and Devontae Smith, 2-touchdown day, and Minshew mania is back. Eagles in front again. A Highland Park Village here in Dallas, 1.5 million lights. I mean, just a great scene. Get the horse and buggy rides around, get something to eat, and fantastic area and a fantastic game. Happy holidays to you and yours. Tonight, NFL coverage continues. Raiders take on the Steelers, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on NFL Network. And then tomorrow, Christmas Day, a triple header kicks off with the Packers taking on the Dolphins, 12:30 Eastern, right here on Fox. And by the way, for Green Bay, it's been a perfect day result-wise for them to keep their playoff hopes alive. Unbelievable game here in Arlington. Eagles with a timeout left. Is this NFC playoff picture looking like this? The Vikings with another one-score win. They're unbelievable in those games this year as the 49ers wiped out Washington today. They're right on Minnesota's tail. And then, again, really everything breaking for Green Bay. Seattle and Detroit lost today, so Green Bay wins on Christmas Day tomorrow. They're in the mix. And the Panthers, Saints, and Bucks are all in play for the NFC South. It's wild. Well, we knew this was going to be, at least we thought it was going to be a great game. Two of the hated rivals going against each other with so much on the line, but it is wild. Jalen Hurts is maybe the MVP of the league. He's out, and this has been back and forth, and now it's on Gardner Minshew's shoulders to potentially win the #1 seed.
Yeah, this is his moment, right? It's his personal moment, and of course, this is the moment to secure his team the #1 seed, but it's been the turnovers. It's been the fumbles. It's been the picks. Dallas's defense, they've made some pretty big plays. Do they have another play left? Does Dallas have a sack? Can they get a tackle for loss? Can they get Minshew in the backfield to kind of derail this 2-minute last hope drive by Minshew in this Philadelphia offense?
What a game. What a game. And the Cowboys take down the Eagles, handing them their second loss of the year, and the division is still in play. Well, very well may see each other again in the divisional round, but today belongs to the Cowboys. 40-34 coming up, the OT presented by DirecTV. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you and yours. Cowboys in a thriller